back to my channel. I am back with this week's Teen Mom Recap. Before I get started with this week's video, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week about all the news and the tea and the gossip of Teen Mom. If that's something you'd want to watch, go ahead and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started with this week's video. So as we spoke about last week, Janelle is still pretending to be sick for pity and meds, while Tori, her friend, is preparing to move out. But while Janelle was still in the hospital, I think she just got out like today or yesterday, Tori was at home watching Janelle's kids, while Janelle played Gypsy Rose. But Tori was simply not giving Janelle enough attention. So Janelle blew up and posted this. Just know, if we're friends and you're in the hospital, I would bring you underwear if you begged me. Actually, you wouldn't even have to beg me. I'd be there in a heartbeat, even if we haven't spoken years. Do I get the same treatment? Nah, def not from my best friend. I'm still in shock about it. Couldn't even get off my bed. Then Janelle went onto Tori's page and commented this. Yeah, can't even drive to bring me underwear. Someone points out that Tori doesn't have a driver's license and no insurance, which is not surprising. And Janelle says, she couldn't take an Uber to drop me off underwear after peeing in the hospital bed? I don't want to hear it. And Victoria says, you had bronchitis. Why are you pissing the bed? Tori then posted this selfie. I'm about to visit the Grand Canyon and watch the sunset. If you think I'm bothered by you, I'm not. But truly, why is Janelle peeing all over the place? Has all the drugs and alcohol given you the bladder of an elderly woman? Does the hospital not have adult diapers that you can put on? Or a nurse to clean your pissy sheets? How long do we think that Janelle was just sitting there in her self-made lemonade puddle, fuming that nobody was helping her before the doctor was like, bitch, it stinks in here. Clean yourself up. Now Janelle claims that she peed herself because she was coughing so hard. But even if this mystery coughing illness was real, Janelle refuses to admit that the likely cause of it is from the non-stop daily smoking for the past 2 decades. She posted this on Twitter. I don't vape, and so far have quit smoking for a week. Not by choice though, LOL. Wow, you quit smoking for a week. Surely that will undo 20 years of daily smoking. Right away. Moving on from the PP posts, that was actually the lesser drama of this week. The main drama happened with Kenley, but before I get to the juicy stuff, we'll talk about the normal stuff that was going on earlier this week. So in the beginning of this week, Kenley and Janelle were fighting as usual. Kenley posted this, who wants an eyebrow kit? And in the background is these giant boxes of Janelle's failed eyebrow kit from 2019 that sold like 3 of them. And this is pretty funny. Like, why does she never throw that away? But Janelle saw this immediately and responded, I bought him that hat, by the way. Wow, you bought him a $20 hat. That's really great, Janelle. Weird flex, but okay. But girl, if you give away those, you're going to hurt someone for wearing expired makeup. That's why I left them. For you to move. Good luck. Girl, they were moldy before they even expired. We all remember that drama. Kenley and Janelle also accused each other of cutting wires and cables of the motorcycles and shit that they had to exchange in the divorce. Oh, so you snipped some wires and waterlogged my kids' 4-wheelers while you're out there on the land? Nice. So whoever did that must have cut the bilge pump cable on the boat and the clutch cable and seat on David's bike. Let me know when you find out who did all of that. Also, don't forget to bring the BMW. I would love it if, like, the cops that had to, like, escort them when they were picking up this stuff just secretly cut all the wires just to fuck with them. So looking at this, it would appear that Kenley is winning the fights. She's a little bit more intelligent than Janelle. Not much, but a little bit. And, you know, the bring the BMW next time. She's getting a little cocky, right? But she would not have the last word for long. People were alerted to something going on in her and David's relationship when Janelle posted this. He wants me back, but I don't want him. And that could be about anybody. She has a litany of exes. But then David started posting, and David does not post very often, but he posted this quote, my life literally goes exactly how I expected it to every time. Nothing surprises me anymore. What a loser. So there's a little bit of trouble brewing in paradise, and Kenley then confirmed that there was a breakup between her and David, and this is the big news, because she was standing for this man all over Twitter and TikTok and Instagram, completely humiliating herself, but then all of a sudden she posted this. Picture of David storming off in his motorcycle, fumes coming behind it, and she captioned it, throwing a tantrum. Then she posted this 2016 Snapchat filter video. I have not seen this filter in so long.
Yeah. My ex accused me of cheating. And now all the men are in my DMs for yelling out when I was cheating.
And she posted on Twitter, honestly, have your ex-husband back. I tried, And it's so funny that right under this, not even 14 hours ago, she posted David and her with the caption, "He's obsessed." That she was obsessed with the money. David said I cheated on him, but won't show or tell me what I did. So all his shit that was in my house is now in his shed. Y'all were right about some shit, I am not gonna lie. What I can't do is let someone act like a victim in my own house when I've tried to help them for the past year and a half. Fuck that. Ho ho ho, drama! And Janelle was eating up this news probably even more than we are. She was just happy as can be. She posted this. "Girl, I don't want him back. He used to do the same shit to me." In this video, POV, your ex and his girlfriend are publicly feuding, spelled wrong, online. Which, like, bitch, you were publicly feuding with her. Like 10 minutes ago. You feuded with David online. Like, you feud with everybody online, but now that the one time that you're on the sideline, you're like, ha 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 ha, these idiots posting it online for all to see. The hypocrisy is so real. Someone posted on Twitter that Kenley should go to Las Vegas after Kenley said that she had PTO, only employed one here. And she says, honestly, Anastasia just FaceTimed me, so maybe. Now, I don't know if everyone keeps up with the characters in the Teen Mom Extended Universe, but Anastasia is Nathan Griffith's ex-girlfriend. What Anastasia and Kenley would even have to talk about, I don't know. Their mutual dislike of Janelle, I guess. Janelle, of course, sees this, and she says, how you gonna be hanging out with escorts in Vegas? Not even 24 hours after you broke up with your man. Ew. Someone says, that's the pot calling the kettle black considering you were hanging out with Tori and moved her into your house and we all know that you escort around Vegas. Janelle says, she's an escort. I have proof, LOL, and I don't sell my body for other men to touch me. Never have, never will. I hardly leave my house. Someone said, you're literally a sex worker, and she said, no one touches my body. Which I know what she was trying to say there. She's trying to say that she's not a full-service sex worker, I think they call it. But it just sounds so pathetic. Like, she's just so mad that she's single. She's like, no one touches my body. Why won't anyone touch me? Now, last week, I really wanted to talk about this blind item that I saw that said that Janelle is an escort in Vegas. But I couldn't find the source on the janky-ass blind item website. The blind item website looks like it was created in 2004 and never updated since then. So the only source that I found for that blind item was a screenshot in a Sloan video. Shout out to Sloan, it's like my favorite YouTube channel. But either way, Janelle calling Anastasia an escort, usually when people are flinging accusations at each other like that, it's because they're projecting something that they themselves are doing. So that's just, you know, something to think about. And that's actually the reason that people are guessing that David broke up with Kenley. He was accusing her of cheating, like maybe he was doing that himself and just wanted to break it off before she found out. I mean, like, why else would he break up with Kenley? She gives him free room and board, freely defends him on the internet daily, and actually accepts his unemployed dog-killing ass. So why would he leave her? It is also possible that she really is cheating on him, because we know that David is not very satisfying in the bedroom. And he doesn't contribute financially, so like, what is this man, why is he there, you know? But she genuinely seems to like him for whatever reason, so I just don't see that happening, her cheating on him. My scientific hypothesis is, he recently got awarded a lot of money from Janelle and a lot of vehicles and motorcycles and other expensive big toys. Land, vehicles, like he really cashed out. So the timing is a little too convenient. Basically, I think that he just decided he no longer needs Kenley. She was just there to financially support him up until they could go to court and he could get all of Janelle's stuff, which he will likely sell on Facebook Marketplace now. Just how humiliating of Kenley to be proven that everybody was right about David and you've been defending him daily for the past year and a half. I would never show my face to the internet again. So what do we think of this drama? Do we think that Kenley cheated? Do we think that David no longer needs her? Or is there something else going on here? Did he really try to get back with Janelle? Make sure to leave a comment down below and make sure to subscribe for more Teen Mom recaps every week.